There's this one TikTok account that's going absolutely viral. They only have 13 videos, but each one of them is getting hundreds of thousands of views. If they were inside of the creativity program, they'd be making thousands. There's also this account that has 100,000 followers that's getting millions of views, and they're probably making more than doctors. In all my time doing TikTok, I've never seen a niche explode faster than this one, while still having loads of room to grow. So if you're watching T's video, it's still extremely early. So let me ask you, are you gonna sit around as you miss out on the latest niche? Or are you gonna be the person that actually takes action and grows an account to begin making money online? I'm literally serving you a golden niche on a platter. Alright, to summarize this niche, it's basically a radio show being played over Minecraft gameplay. Here, I'll play you a clip.
Kind of what happened to Bethany, who's on the phone with us right now. She got hammered on her first date.
Alright, this niche is pretty funny. So how do we start making content in this niche so that we can go viral like this account? Well, we firstly need an audio clip to play in the background of our video. We're gonna get this from a YouTube channel. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Won't this just get our video taken down? And isn't this copyright? Let me answer them both. Firstly, as we're just going to use the audio, TikTok cannot strike our video as unoriginal. So to find this channel, you firstly want to head to the Google Doc in the video's description, as I've left a link there. While we're on the topic, in the Google Doc, there's also a link to TikTok accounts that can get you access to the Creator Rewards program if you're outside the designated regions. You'll also find a link to my school community, which you can join if you want more detailed guides. Alright, so you want to hit the top link that'll take us to this YouTube channel. Who is the people that makes these videos? Now, as you can see, it's these second date update videos that we want. Now, as we know, videos on TikTok need to be 1 minute long. However, these videos are like 20 minutes long, which means we can make over 20 videos and 20 times the revenue from just one of these YouTube videos. I told you this niche was good, so you want to pick a video you like and go ahead and get the MP3 file. Alright, that's step 1 done. Now, as there are a lot of pauses throughout the video, we want to remove these. This is because pauses in this sort of videos can heavily lower retention, so this is an essential step if we want to go viral. Head to this website called Descript and download the software. Once you're on Descript, you want to start by importing the MP3 file that we just downloaded. Now it'll take a minute to transcribe, so I'll skip ahead to when it's done. Alright, as you can see, our audio is now transcribed. Now we're going to shorten the gaps. To do this, head to the sidebar and click this option to shorten the gaps. Now at the top of your screen, you'll need to enter some values. The first one, you want to set to 0.2 seconds to find long pauses. Once you've done that, you want to input 0.17 seconds to shorten the pauses. This will basically find all gaps over 0.2 seconds and make them a maximum of 0.17 seconds. Once that's done, you want to hit publish in the top right and download your video as an MP3 file. Alright, our audio is done. Now it's time to get some background gameplay. I'll show how to do it in a second, but I have a pack for sale in this video's description with the most HD gameplays you'll ever find, which can help your video go even more viral. If you want to get these for yourself, you want to start by heading to Once you're here, search for Minecraft Parkour. There are loads of videos to choose from. However, you want to find one that you haven't really seen before on TikTok. I'll go with this one, as it'll be a good fit for our video. It's pretty good, but there are much better gameplays in my pack, so don't miss out. Alright, that's our parkour done. There's one more thing we need to get. Alright, the last thing we need before we start editing are these pictures of the so-called collar. To get these, head to Google Images. And I'm going to search for a Karen. There's many to choose from. However, I like this one that I found here. So right-click and save the image to your device. It's now time to edit our video. But first, I want to take a moment to tell you about my school community. If you're serious about standing out from the competition, you need to join us. There are exclusive tips and tricks I share there that you won't find on my YouTube channel. These secrets can make all the difference in your success. Check the link in the video description if you're interested. Once you're on a new CapCut project, start by importing everything that we've just gathered. Now, the first thing that we're going to add is our voiceover, so drag it onto the timeline. As you can see, there's a massive gap between the start of the audio and when the talking actually starts, so I'm going to go ahead and crop it out. Now, as you know, these TikToks need to be 1 1 minute long, but everything after 1 minute is wasted time. So find 1 minute on the timeline and remove everything after that. Alright, out audio is done. Let's now add the Fortnite gameplay. Start by dragging this onto the timeline. Now, as the bit right at the start isn't that interesting, I'm going to start our gameplay like halfway in. Now that I've cropped the gameplay at the front, I also need to cut it down to be the length of our voiceover. So I'm going to click where our voiceover ends and hit W to delete everything afterwards. Our gameplay has some sound that we don't want, so I'm going to hit audio in the top right and drag the volume slider all the way to the left. Finally, under the gameplay, I'm going to hit the ratio button. Next, select 9:16 to put your video in the TikTok format. Resize the gameplay to fit. The next thing we need to add is the Karen picture. Drag it onto the timeline. We also want to make sure that this lasts the entire duration of the video, so drag it out like so. Now, in order to make it circular, head to the top right and hit this mask option. Select circle, and I'm going to resize it over the Karen's head like so. Okay, this looks good. Now hit basic, and I'm now going to drag our image down to the bottom of the screen. Alright, let's add some shapes. Head to the top left and hit stickers. On the next page, click on this search bar and search for arrow. Many options will come up, but once you've found one you like, hit the plus button below it to add it to your timeline. Now, I'm going to resize it above our Karen. Next, extend the arrow so it lasts the entire video also. Alright, head back to shapes. We now want to add a red circle around our Karen, so search for just that. Try and find a really thick one that's shaped exactly as a circle, like the arrow. Hit the plus button to add it to your track. Now, we need to drag the circle below the Karen on our timeline so that it'll appear behind it. Now make sure the circle lasts as long as everything else. Now position and resize the circle so that it's behind the Karen like so. While we're here, I'm going to adjust the arrow also. Alright, time to add captions to our video. Hit text in the top left, then hit auto captions. It'll take a moment, but we should be left with some captions that look like this. Firstly, drag them to the middle of the screen like so. Now let's change the font. Pick something playful that fits the theme of the video. Next, scroll down and select the boxes next to stroke and shadow to give our video some depth. Finally, hit animation in the top right. Once on the next page, hit captions. I'll pick this one called Bounce Rush. As a final touch, I'm just gonna enlarge our text a bit. That's our video done. All that's left to do now is to export it in the highest quality. Alright, this is the final result.
That's kind of what happened to Bethany, who's on the phone with us right now. She got hammered on her first date. Isn't that right, Bethany?
Oh, I did not get drunk. That's the whole point.
Yeah, right. I was reading your email. It sounds like you got wasted.
Stop. I did not get drunk.
Yeah, right. You sound drunk right now, Bethany. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm just a happy person.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you a little bit about your date. First of all, who's the guy that you want us to call today?
His name is Robert.
Robert, okay. And what did Robert think about you getting absolutely faced?
Did not get drunk, okay? We went wine tasting, and I mean, yes, I did swallow.
If you liked this video, be sure to join my school community. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.